What does it mean to have your moon in the sign of Leo in your chart and in the 10th house? Find out now by watching today's video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Isabel. I'm your spiritual rebel friend, and today we're talking about everything you need to know about having your moon in Leo and in the 10th house in your chart. Because while it's already important in and of itself to understand the sign that your moon is in, because this is your emotional needs and your temperament, it's also equally as important to understand the unique house sign combination that you have, because you need to know the sign for what your needs are and your house for where these needs need to be met specifically. So in today's video specifically, I'm going to cover what it means as a general quick summary to have your moon in Leo, the moon in 10th house, the moon in 10th house in Leo, and then we're going to get into what it means to have your moon in Leo in the 10th house, how this specifically shows up in your love life, your career, and how you need to have your needs met. So if you're looking for some self-care recommendations and some practical advice into how to align with this astrological placement, watch through to the end of this video. And if you like today's video and you want to learn more about astrology, be sure to check out the links down in the description box below, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos talking about the stars. So with that all out of the way, let's get into what it means to have your moon in Leo in the 10th house. The moon in Leo is someone who craves passion, play, creativity, and expression for a sense of emotional fulfillment. These tend to be people that when they let their guard down and they feel that they are welcome and accepted by people around them, they become more sociable. They become more playful, more lighthearted, and they tend to take on more of a life of the party personality. The moon in Leo has a deep need for play in their life. And so they oftentimes act like the playful child when they feel they can open up and trust. Again, the moon is something we keep closer to ourselves. So it's not that they're going around flaunting this passionate, playful personality. But at their core, the moon in Leo has a deep need for passion and play. They need to feel like life is fun. And what fun means to them depends on their specific life and upbringing. But maybe it is going out and partying till 3 a.m. On other hands, it could be a quieter night in with friends playing board games. Regardless of what it is, the moon in Leo craves emotionally to feel a sense of life is fun. They are emotionally filled by having fun. Those who have their moon in the 10th house of career and profession are emotionally fulfilled in their career. The moon in 10th house indicates that their emotional fulfillment in life mainly comes through their career, through having a profession. These people aren't satisfied by living just a simple life or having a simple job. These people need to feel that they have authority and that they're doing what they're absolutely best at. So simply put, a moon in 10th house needs to feel that they have a profession and a career path, or else they find themselves feeling lacking in fulfillment. On top of that, I would add as a subtle final note to this interpretation, I've met so many moon in 10th houses who have found that they are more fulfilled by maintaining a career rather than going through stereotypical retirement. So a moon in 10th house craves authority and profession and success, and this can seem very counterintuitive to a moon in Leo who is very much focused on being playful like the child and having passion and lightheartedness in their life. When actually there's a strong connection here, because you can have a moon in Leo and in the 10th house. So those who have a moon in Leo and in 10th house seek to feel that their work is fun and that their work is playful. They have the emotional needs of the moon in Leo, which craves to feel passion, play, and excitement on a day-to-day basis, but they want this specifically in their career. Those who have a moon in Leo and in the 10th house need to feel that they are seen for the work they do and that they inherently enjoy the work that they do. These people oftentimes find a lot of emotional fulfillment through being in the spotlight in their career, though it may not be their natural instinct, because this is what they deeply crave as a moon in Leo. All moon in Leos crave deep down to be center stage in a safe and secure way, but they may not feel that they can open up to this desire. And so when this is in the 10th house, these people crave to feel recognition in their career for who they are, authentically expressing themselves, maybe even creatively in their lives. When it comes to love, the moon in Leo in 10th house may feel like they want something that seems more successful and more detached. What I mean by that is that with the moon already in the 10th house, this means that this person's emotionally fulfilled most by being in a role of authority or being more focused on their career. And so I would assume that a moon in 10th house and in Leo is going to find that they find more fulfillment in relationships the more the relationship is independent or allows them to be established as an authority. These people can be drawn to personalities that uplift them in their own success, that make them feel seen and recognized, that allow them to be playful and, so to say, run the room. I would imagine that this is a placement that prefers a more social kind of love, where there are people who want to socialize with them in other social settings and allow them to take on the center stage personality. A moon in Leo wants to feel adored and admired. And so when this is in the 10th house, they want to feel adored and admired for their success, for their profession. In love, a moon in Leo may find in the 10th house more sense of connection with another person, the more they are recognized for their profession and what they are good at and what their authority is and what they do for a career path. And just as any Leo moon may face, they may have to navigate issues related to pride in relationships. Comes to career and finances, the Leo moon is an interesting combination in the 10th house because a moon in 10th house already focuses more on career, profession, success, and material gain, so to say. But with this specifically in Leo, this is all about material gain for the sake of having fun. And so when it comes to career specifically, the moon in Leo in 10th house may find that they deeply crave a sense of recognition and want to put all their energy into their career success. Yet at the same time, they may feel this natural instinct to shy away from the spotlight. The 10th house is our place of authority, but our moon is what wants to hide behind closed doors and be safe and secure behind, so to say, a guarded wall or castle. So it's a weird dynamic to have our moon in the 10th house because it innately means that we gain the most recognition and success through sharing this softer side of us, and that can be scary. So for the Leo moon, this means that the more they bring their play, their passion, their charisma, their creative expression to the spotlight, to the limelight, the more success they will achieve and the more emotional fulfillment they will find. When it comes to financial management, these people may, I would guess, feel torn between wanting to be more success-driven in their financial gain and prosperity, but yet their Leo moon craves to spend their money on fun. After all, the Leo moon is naturally going to be drawn to doing things that are passionate, that are playful, that are fun, that are lighthearted. And this can lead to spending habits where they want to spend on the fun. And yet this can go counterintuitive to their need for success. So it's important for a Leo moon in 10th house to find the balance in their career and in their finances to doing things that are both fun, passionate, and playful, but also push them towards being more recognized, being more seen, being more successful for who they are in order to attain maximum fulfillment in this realm. So if you have your moon in Leo and in the 10th house, how can you meet your needs on a day-to-day basis or in your life in more practical application? First off, to layer this knowledge in a more systematic way, I would start off by saying, as a moon in Leo, you need to make sure you have passion, play, creativity, expression, authenticity, and, so to say, being seen in your day-to-day life. I recommend you go through that list of words, rewind 10 seconds or so, and ask yourself, which of those words resonates the most for me? Do I want passion, play, creativity, expression, authenticity, being seen? Does one of those resonate for you more than the other? I'd recommend that you prioritize this in some way every day. For some Leo moons, this means social media, posting reels, posting TikToks. For others, this is having a social group where they feel like the leader. For others, this could be doing something playful, doing their hobby, doing what they're passionate about. For others, this could be writing because it's an expression. But having your Leo moon needs means that you need to do what you're passionate about and what feels like play. The second layer of this is that Leo moons need to feel that they have in the 10th house a profession that is authentic to who they are. So how can you bring more authenticity to the work you're currently doing? And how can you let yourself be seen more as an authority for your passionate side, for your playful side? I think that the, so to say, rise of social media has really played to many Leo moons in 10th houses, along with any sort of moon in 10th house, because it allows you to show up and be, so to say, an authority for who you innately are. So finding those fields that allow you to be seen for who you innately are as an authority is extremely needed as a moon in Leo in 10th house. Additionally, finally, with having a moon in 10th house in and of itself means that the more energy you put into nurturing your career, your profession, is going to bring you more fulfillment. Having a job won't cut it for you. So you need to have a path where you feel that you have a profession, something that you're uniquely good at, and that emotionally fulfills you. So think about career paths that would be fulfilling for you that are playful. What could be a playful career path for you? What would be a lighthearted career path? What would be an authentic career path for you? Unfortunately, the self-care tips for a 10th house moon are gonna be a bit heftier, so to say, than maybe a moon in first house or in fifth house, because you need a career to be emotionally fulfilled. So it's important that you play to this. And if you cannot change your career right away, do note that the 10th house is also the house of authority. So where can you go in your life to be an authority? Maybe you start a run club. Maybe you host an open mic. Leading something that is creativity based, that is play based, that is fun, that is maybe even social, is gonna be more fulfilling for you. So that is all I have for you regarding the Leo moon in 10th house. Please let me know down in the comments below if this resonated for you. And if you want to learn more about your unique astrological birth chart and the unique factors that come into play in your love life, career, and so much more that are maybe unconsciously influencing you, then I invite you to book a reading down in the description box below, where in 30 minutes or 1 hour, we can dive deep into your soul's unique energetic imprint and how you can align to this in practical, simplified ways to live the life you love. Learn more about readings down in the description box below. And if you like today's video and you're thinking, I'm not ready for a reading, but I want more small doses of ways I can apply astrology to my life, then I invite you to join my free newsletter down in the description box below, where I send weekly emails teaching you how to practically align to your birth chart and current transits in simplified ways to live a life that feels fulfilling to you. Learn more about the weekly newsletter down in the description box below, join down in the description box below, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more videos breaking down the stars and more. What moon sign and house combination do you want to hear about next? Let me know down in the comments below, because there's an insane amount to go through. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sincerely hope you enjoyed. Once again, my name's Isabel. From my heart to yours, namaste.